The saga of the problem in Detroit has not gone away. Unfortunately, we are back to only frozen meat, and the prices are between 16% and 20% higher for the Shor Habor meat for Lubavitch Shchita. Now, those of you who've watched this video before know the issue. I will merely repeat it. Somewhere along the line, the Star K has decided not to approve Shor Habor chicken that comes out of Postville, Iowa, despite the fact that it's the same chicken under the same hashgacha as Aaron's. The Loshon Hora was that they weren't watching what is called Tzomas Hagidin, where the sinews come together at the end of the calf, the second portion of between the second portion and the third portion of the chicken foot, the chicken leg. But through multiple calls, I discovered that the protocol is the same for Shor Habor as it is for Aaron's and for everybody else. And Rabbi Weissmandel says that it's okay. He's responsible for everything that goes on at the Postville plant. So I asked the power that be through the video, because I don't get anywhere talking to people. What's the reason why Shor Habor has been blackballed? The argument of the Star K is specious. They wish to be the kosher supervisors for Shor Habor, when there are Rabbanim Mumchim, expert Rabbanim, who are responsible for Shor Habor. There might have been some problems with one or two individuals. I'm not aware of those problems. I don't know what the problems are. Nobody has come to the forefront to say this is a problem. It happens to be that the shochtim and the lines and the mashgichim for Shor Habor is almost 100% identical to the Aaron's. There might be one or two, maybe three people on the line different. That doesn't make it worse, it makes it better. The individuals who they probably added are people who have full beards, go to mikveh in the morning, and are generally more Yirei Shamayim than the others that they replaced. That's generally. Could be not that way. We have to find out. But generally speaking, a person doesn't touch his beard, goes to mikveh in the morning, is generally considered a greater Yirei Shamayim than a person who doesn't. It's the fact. There should be no reason for not allowing the bulk meat, the bulk chickens from Shor Habor to come and to be butchered by Luz, because the difference is about a 16% difference in price. I just bought fresh chicken legs, Shor Habor. They were prepackaged. Cost was $3.49 a pound. The cost of the processed chicken legs that they get in bulk is $2.99 a pound. That's 50 cents a pound more, about 16% more for having the privilege of buying what is mostly frozen meat instead of fresh meat. That's outrageous. The reason for it is prepackaged, costs more. Yes, that's true, but that's because they're not letting the Shor Habor meat get processed through the butcher shop here at One Stop Kosher. There should be no difference. They should be getting it in bulk, and the prices should be the same. The same thing is true with the beef. The beef is supposedly good under the Vad Hechsher, but there is no beef that comes and is processed. And the argument that nobody buys it is also specious. It's impossible. People don't know that it's available. That's what happens. because it's been so long since they've had Lubavitch meat that's fresh. People have given up looking for it, and people get it from all different places. But the Lubavitch community numbers approximately 100 families. That's a significant number of families. It cannot be that there's not enough families for a side of meat to be sold. It's just impossible. And the argument that it's not being sold is just an excuse. When I saw the meat, whatever meat there was, I bought. I didn't see any further. He says there were 10 pieces. There were no 10 pieces. I saw 2 or 3. I bought 2 out of the 3. So there has to be other people who want Lubavitch meat. In the meantime, when you get prepackaged frozen, it's $2 a pound to $3 a pound more than the stuff that gets processed in the butchery. And that is, even if people are mahader, that's a tremendous tax to have to pay for getting your shchita. If it was a satmar who wanted only satmar shchita, or a square only wanting square shchita, he shouldn't have to pay a premium when it's the same meat and it can go through the butcher shop. It's exactly the same meat as Aaron's, the other, and there's no difference between them. And the difference is only maybe from one sheichet, who would be probably a better sheichet, and there's no reason why it should not be processed and the prices should be the same. It is an outrage, and I'm asking the powers that be to change this, to find out what the problem is and to fix it. Thank you.